One of the biggest challenges that a lot of professionals have when it comes to giving presentations, giving speeches, addressing groups of professionals or customers, potential clients that they've never met before is that they get nervous, they get anxious, and they get what proverbially is called emotionally hijacked. Their nervousness or their anxiety-based emotions kind of kick in and make it very, very difficult to think logically. You start second guessing yourself. It becomes very, very difficult to talk because your body is also feeling very uncomfortable. Maybe the nape of your neck is getting all tingly, your hands are getting all clammy. You just feel like you would rather be anywhere else but there. Over the course of my 17 years, I have felt that each and every time I've presented. The caveat is that over the course of time, as I've developed my resilience towards that feeling of emotional hijacking or nervousness or anxiety, the impact of that nervousness has gotten less and less and less. In this video, I'd like to share with you perhaps 4 key strategies that I've learned that I will always, always apply that really, really have helped me over the course of my career become a much more calm presenter when I do speak. But again, remember, it doesn't completely eliminate it, but it helps build resilience towards that nervousness and anxiety. Now, the first thing that I do without fail is that I practice, whatever it is that I'm going to be speaking or presenting about. And one of the strategies that I use is that I'll go through the presentation, the PowerPoint, over and over and over again, 2, 3, 4 times. And then perhaps I'll be out for a walk. And then as I'm walking, I'm visualizing what the different slides look like. And that's why it's important to put some images in your slides and use graphics to help illustrate some of your points versus text, because those images are easier to draw back to your mind's eye. And so I visualize what I'm going to be speaking about on each slide. And then you basically have a visual memory of the sequence of slides that you're going to be speaking on. When I'm driving, I'm verbally going over the whole presentation that I'm going to be giving. The shorter the presentation, the easier it is. The longer takes a little bit more time. And so that's the first one. By practicing, I feel like I can really help encode that information in my mind. So during the time that I am presenting and speaking, even if my mind kind of gets all blurry, I get nervous, I get thrown off because somebody is coughing, someone's cell phone goes off, someone leaves the room, I'll still be able to effectively get out what it is that I need to get out. The second thing that I do is I ensure that my body is a little bit more relaxed or inoculated from the what's the word for it? The effects of stress when I'm about to speak. And that means the effects of stress, meaning the nervousness, the anxiety, the adrenaline going through the system. And I do that by essentially moving my body, doing some light exercise, doing some breathing exercises to really just calm my body down. So that's the second strategy that I do. The third strategy is that when I get to the event or the speaking scenario, I always ensure that I get there early, online or otherwise. And I do whatever I can to introduce myself to as many people as I possibly can. Because what this does is it creates a bit of a rapport or connection with those people. And what this does is that, in essence, when you go up and speak, now you have not a whole room of strangers, but a few people now that you can look at and you have some sort of a connection. So it doesn't feel so cold and uncomfortable that you're just looking at a whole room of people going, who the hell is this person? Why the heck should I listen to them? And then the last strategy that I use is I just keep reminding myself that the whole thing is about them and it's not about me. And that simple mental reminder helps me kind of check my ego and say, you know what, they're not judging me. Or even if they do, well, it doesn't really matter because it's not about me. It's really about the audience. And so I hope these 4 strategies perhaps help you over the course of your career as you develop your ability to develop your resilience against the impact that nervousness and anxiety can have, and perhaps making it a little bit more difficult to give your speeches and presentations. But I leave you with this. It does get a lot easier. You just have to keep doing it and developing your own ritual. Good luck.